just how to play. It must be nice up above the lights and with a lovely life that I made, yeah. I know that feeling like it's in my family tree, yeah. That Mercedes drove me crazy, I've been speeding. Somebody save me from myself, yeah. Tell them they can take that bullshit elsewhere. Self-care, we gonna be good. Hell yeah, they letting me clap. I switched to time zone, but what do I know? Spending nights, hitchhiking, where will I go?
Yo, what's up, Puffs? How's everybody doing tonight?
With my eyes closed, but it get kinda hard to see, there's no surprise though. And you can find me, I ain't hiding.
What's up, Salty Dog? What's up, Sean O'Malley, Data Dev, Mr. Abdul, sir? What's up, Conspiracy Crypto? What's going on, Grey Knight? What's happening? What's happening? Deerslayer, that's right. Smash the like button, everybody. Smash that like button. Coming in. What's up, Katie? Oh, that's me. What's up, James Dabbs? How you doing? We've got 69 people watching right now. Everybody smash the like button. We'll make some lucky numbers up here. What's up, Half a Maya? Ink Maxi, what's going on? Crypto Dan, how you doing? TS Pedro, Rapid Unbox, Trumbo, Hans, how you doing? Crypto 7, what's happening, my man? Yeah, good stuff is coming, man. Got some really amazing news to go over with you guys. My name is Saint Wolf. You guys don't know who I am. I make content in crypto and interesting life wisdom. So welcome to the show. We got a lot of good stuff. Remember to reshare this. We got 88 people watching now. We went from 69 to 88. We just got lucky numbers all night. Everybody smash the like button. What's up, Mr. Fast? How you doing? Been a crazy couple days, hasn't it? Yeah.
Get some people in here. We got stuff to talk about.
We got stuff to talk about. That's what I do. What does that button do? You're looking good, man. I like you went back to the old hairstyle. You look sharp.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was missing this one. It's better for training. I start training more, and yeah, just less hair is better generally speaking.
Okay. You in the dojo all the time now?
Not all the time, but I try to make it in a couple times a week. I live in the middle of nowhere, so it's like, a 2-hour drive to the dojo.
That's right. Listen to KD. Like, share, subscribe. What's up, Hexlist? Krieger for Christus. What's going on, man? Let's do some drawings. RBTC, what's up? Crypto Lifts, what's going on? And Theo Sapien, what's up? Don Bryant, Crypto Knight, Cotton Trust. How you doing, David? Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Coming in from X, too. See, you can be on X and smash the like button. We hear you out there. What's up, man? Gray Knight. Yeah. Chat is covering Fast Face. Huh? David reposted. Thanks a lot, brother. Really appreciate that, David. Welcome to the show, man. Thanks. First time I'm seeing you. What's up, Acid Thunder? Welcome to the show, too. Never seen you before. All right, man.
Repost this, guys. It's not hard to do. Just press the share button, press X, press post. Job done. All real men do it.
That's it. Super easy. Super easy. What the fuck is that? Oh. Moon King. Shout out to Moon King. I just posted this. Bye. It might be happening, pups. I got some really interesting news. I got good news, some bad news, not really bad news, but really mostly extraordinarily bullish news tonight. I got a lot of really interesting things to share with you that might really get your wheels spinning. You know what I'm saying? Like, really might get your wheels spinning. Crypto 7 reposted. What's up, brother? Thank you. Art, how you doing, man? Good to see you. What's up, Taco Bello? Yeah, it's a Sunday. Whew. Let's do it, man. Yo, really quick, I want to play this for you guys. So this was just popping up when I was going through Twitter. I don't even know where it came from. Somebody posted a video from 1988. You guys want to see it really quick while people come? It's kind of trip. Oh, there's a song. I can't play it. Oh, damn.
Yeah, no, we'll get shut down if you play a song from 1988. I could probably sing it though. What's the name of the song?
It sounded like
No, nobody wants that. I assure you.
it's a classic song. It's a good song.
That's familiar.
Wow, it's like another universe, isn't it? What's up, Lukey? How you doing?
I remember those days, probably more than most people watching. I remember those hairstyles, the puffy hair.
Oh yeah.
It's coming back. My 16-year-old is sporting 80s styles right now.
Nice.
I can't wait till we get back to the 90s. The 90s were the coolest time period for fashion, in my opinion. Possibly because that's when I was in high school.
Yeah. Isn't that funny how that is? You miss high school?
Yeah. Not that one. I don't recognize those girls. They're probably a little older than me. This is about 5 to 7 years behind my time when I would have been in high school.
Oh yeah. What's going on, everybody out there? What are you coming to the show? All right. So, first piece of news, let's talk about it. Breaking, the EU will require identity checks for all cash transactions above 3,000 euros and all crypto transactions regardless of amount. Every crypto transaction in the EU. So, EU is finished. Cash transactions over 10K euro will be banned. Wow.
I wonder how they're going to do that with crypto, because not how it works.
What's this guy doing?
Obviously, on centralized exchanges, they'll be able to make that demand, right? Which could drive people to be more decentralized and not be on centralized exchanges, because there's no way
definitely
to actually implement this.
I mean, your problem is still fiat, right? Fiat on off ramps, right? To be able to pull it out. But yeah,
that's where they'll do it.
But they are going to drive a lot of traffic our way, which is good, which is bullish for Pulse Chain, right?
Sure.
Yeah. 80s and 90s, we need it back. Not the 80s fashion, though. Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Hammer time.
Mr. Prove.
Zubaz pants.
All right.
There was some hits.
Let's bring this down a little bit. Maybe that's too much. I don't know. Not really feeling any of that right now. Hope the audio sounds good.
One thing I really don't like right now is jogging pants as a fashion choice or making a comeback. I'm against it.
Jogging pants?
Yeah. As a thing you wear in public. I'm just against it as a concept.
Got you.
My children tell me it's cool.
There's virtually zero interest in crypto right now from Ox Mario Nafal roundtable space. And it's true, which is generally a good time to be buying. If you look at the past and you look when social interest in crypto and Bitcoin was at its lowest, you can see that was generally a good time to be allocating to the asset. So, I can't tell you what to do, and we don't know if this is going to apply to the future, but this is pretty telling, because you'd want to be selling when social interest is extraordinarily high. Every time social interest was very high, that was the time you made really good on your profits. Okay, so if you've been accumulating coins, we could technically you could be in a really good place, and you don't feel like it, but it is a good place to be. I know what you're going through. I mean, I feel it too. We're holding things, we're down. SAC rate, etc. We've been down for a very long time. But it is what it is. This person typed in crypto. What's this one? Worldwide, past 5 years. He's saying, this guy's chart is saying that interest is high.
I think awareness is high, at the very least, right? Like the number of people who know what crypto is, or at least that it exists, versus 5 years ago, is epically higher, right? Like I have people, old people, asking me, about Bitcoin and stuff like that. Some of them even know what Ethereum is, right? So there's definitely a change of awareness.
Yeah. That makes sense. All right, this is some other really bullish news. So this just came in. Now I think we need to swap Mr. Fast Abdul down here. Can we see? Actually, we'll be fine. I can just make it a little smaller. Let me move this. Okay, now this came out of, I don't even know where it came out of, but this person wrote this very recently. This person is saying this guy guessed the top before. I don't know if that's verifiable or not, but this is what they're saying. They're saying the top is not in. Most of you will laugh now, but write this down. 2026 is the year of the horse, the year Bitcoin runs wild. You thought 2025 was chaos. That was just the purge, the year of liquidations, tariffs, and fear. 2026 is the real bull, the one you'll tell stories about. Capital will flow out of gold, decades of stored value into Bitcoin. From there, it will cascade into Ethereum and then altcoins with real utility that will make BTC look slow. Bitcoin dominance can fall as low as 30%. That's when you'll know the cycle has flipped. The signal for the beginning of it all, when governments start printing again, the moment quantitative easing returns, that's the green light. That's ignition. Mark this down. BTC, $1 million in 2026. ETH, $100,000 in 2026. The charts never lie.
I'm pretty bullish.
That's pretty bullish, man. That's really
I think
bullish.
he might be looking at different charts than me.
Well, no, I mean, look, the ETH chart is very bullish. Very bullish. I mean, these are crazy numbers, but is it realistic? Is it possible? Could be. Could be.
Sure.
Will they start printing in 2026? That would be really interesting, and I'm going to tell you why. Because no one is predicting 2026 to be everything. We've talked a lot about, obviously everyone's talked about, this can bleed into 2026, Q1, and that we would have, some kind of recession or drawback eventually. Everyone seems to have consensus about that, but maybe that's just too much consensus, right? Maybe it's not 2027 we're waiting for, and it's not Q1. Maybe 2026 is the year because no one's talking about that, right?
Facts.
Sorry, I'm a little bit out of it right now. It's pretty late, but nobody's talking about that. That means everybody's offsides, right? Everyone's going to be offsides. Sounds like it's possible. I'm not going to deny it, that it could be possible, right? Colin Talk Crypto says, he had my attention until he gave the unrealistic price targets at the end. Yeah, those are pretty crazy targets, but you know what? If everybody's offside, maybe it makes sense. I don't know. Dude was high and drunk. All right. Is this an old post he put? Okay. Let's look. This is the same person. Oh, he was wrong the first time. Okay, this person's saying the bottom was December 15th, 2018. Just look at the charts. We're in a bull market. We're currently last 3 months of accumulation stage. Have that will slowly rise and we'll, boom, screen cap this. He said that July 2020 BTC would be at 56,000. He was off by a year. Well, maybe he was off by a year this time too, but that's still not bad if we do $1 million in 2027 and 100K in 2027.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll take it. ETH 200,000 in 2026. What's this guy smoking?
Seems a little crazy.
But it's awesome. We got some bullish
But
people out there.
the right thing is probably going to seem crazy, whatever it is, right? Like the actual timeline, is probably not something some people will expect.
No. All right, this is interesting. It says new Trump says that tariff stimulus checks of $2,000 will be paid to everyone except rich people. He writes, people that are against tariffs are fools. We are now the richest, most respected country in the world with almost no inflation, a record stock market price. 401ks are the highest ever. We're taking in trillions of dollars and will soon begin paying down our enormous debt, $37 trillion. Record investment in the USA. Plants and factories going up all over the place. A dividend of at least $2,000 a person, not including high-income people, will be paid to everyone. Wow. That's pretty bullish. That's pretty fucking bullish. Okay. That's another one. Same thing. So this person, Satoshi Flipper, gave some insights about it. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Acid Thunder? William Dugan, how you doing, man? Good to see you. And Crypto Lifts, what's up? What's up? Tam Tam, how are you? Good to see you. Satoshi Flipper says, last time Trump gave Americans a stimmy check, it was the CARES Act, and adults got $1,200 and children got $500. It was signed into law on March 27, 2020. The 2020 stimulus checks ignited the biggest crypto bull run in history, turning $1,200 into $12,000 if invested in BTC at the time. Within days of receiving the stimmy checks, both Coinbase and Binance reported surges in $1,200 BTC buys, exact matches to the check amounts. Americans spent it all on crypto. Within 6 weeks, BTC pumped 50% from 6,800 to 10,000. During the broader run, BTC went from 3,850 to 69,000 2021 to 2021. ETH went from $120 to $4,800, and total market cap went from $180 billion to $3 trillion. Imagine fading the Trump stimmy while sitting on your ass sideline and crying, listening to washed-up CT accounts doom posting daily. It won't be me. Wow. So stimmy chicks are bullish. They have been before.
Totally. Like during COVID, like the crypto talk came in because of stimulus checks. So yeah, if it's enough money to enough people, and especially if those people are sitting at home at Christmas with nothing to do, I think it could be extremely bullish. And I think Trump's aware of the concept of a Christmas pump. So were he to time this for Christmas, yeah, could be a thing.
Yeah. Conspiracy Crypto says they have to get everybody in so they can do a 1929 style crash. They will let the bull market run extra hot and extra long. And then they will pull the rug and use the financial disaster to push their agenda. Yeah, very possible. Sure.
Sounds like a great plan.
Hex Banger,
how can I join this cabal?
Binance. Conspiracy also says we that have been here will be the new world's super rich. I like the way this guy thinks.
Indeed.
Cheers, brother. That would be very nice. Arts was another stimulus check I'll probably never receive. Won't get a reply from the IRS regarding why. Sorry, man. Life is tough. Guys, life is not fair. You should know that by now. Life is definitely not fair. Now, Common Sense Investor says, breaking Monday, we'll see a correction in the stock market. The 2000 dividend is not going to be a traditional stimulus check. Besant has clearly been doing damage control over the past couple hours. He's not saying the $2,000 dividend should come in lots of forms and lots of ways. It could simply be the tax decreases that are part of the president's agenda. Examples he floated: no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security, deductibility of auto loans, no mention of checks. Important context. This is not a direct injection of cash like a 2020 stimulus check. It's not guaranteed money hitting people's bank accounts. It's potential tax side changes, which could take months to implement, could phase in slowly, and may not even translate to a net $2,000 for most people, depending on their income and deductions. This is not bullish for the stock market. There's no immediate liquidity event here, no sudden retail inflow, no free money impulse buying moment. So while the headlines are flashy, the mechanics behind this are policy structural, not liquidity driven. Last-ditched attempt by Trump to save the stock market correction coming from the government shutdown. Really? Wow, that's pretty dark. Seriously.
It is. But like, I have trouble understanding how having $2,000 is less good than not having $2,000.
Well, I think they're kind of blurring the lines now. 81% chance of U.S. government reopening in the next 6 days, says Crypto 7.
There we go. Is that from Polymarket?
Yeah, Crypto 7. Where'd you get that from? Let's listen to what the sign says here.
The $2,000 dividend could come in lots of forms, in lots of ways, George. It could be just the tax decreases that we are seeing on the president's agenda. No tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security, deductibility of auto loans. So, those are substantial deductions that, are being financed in the tax bill. It the $2,000 dividend could come in lots of forms, in lots of ways, George. It could be just the tax decreases that we are seeing.
So pretty much what it is kind of his whole thing is just that, look, it's not going to be a direct stimulus check like it was in the past. It's going to be some messy, God knows what, rebate, tax, blah, 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 who knows. But still, it's some kind of incentive structure that they're going to pump out, which is M2V, which is liquidity going into the hands of the consumer or the everyday citizen, which is what matters. Because they may still feel like they're richer, right? Even though they're going to print so much that the 2K is really going to be nothing. And unless you're holding crypto, you're really, it's not beneficial at all for you. So any of you out there that are holding crypto, this is very good. What's this guy do? This guy's a lot of doom and gloom out there. I mean, I agree we could come down to the 4,500 or 5K mark. I agree with that. I think we could get a retest of at least 5,000, 5,500, the bottom of this channel before we shoot back up again. But I don't see, unless something happens, right? And I guess that would be the lead in into the printing and the end of the year. Okay. I clicked on this because this came up on Twitter. Richard Hart did post some new stuff today. I'm going to look at that really quick.
Yep.
Had this meme.
I like that. Time to read the comments. Somewhat insulting, I suspect, but...
So yeah, Crypto 7 confirms that it is poly market. So that's good.
They have a pretty good track record.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a pretty good track record. So that would kind of lead us into the middle of November, probably kicking off a lot of bullish sentiment and heading us into Thanksgiving and Christmas quite bullish, and probably into Q1 quite easily as well. So this would be really interesting if that happened. So is this a logo?
That is the logo for ProveX, which is the replacement name for Mr. Prove by general consensus. Richard did a vote on X, and people were big on ProveX versus Mr. Prove,
Yeah.
including myself, I think.
Yeah, I think
and,
ProveX is
it's the new
stronger.
logo.
I think ProveX is better. I like ProveX. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more futuristic and dynamic than Mr. Prove, which is kind of old-fashioned sounding.
Yeah.
I immediately thought of Mr. Clean when I heard Mr. Prove. But yeah, Shill Gates made $10K for that logo that I believe he just found on Google. So good for him.
Who made this, by the way? Did Shill Gates make that?
I think he found it and purchased the rights for it, like on a logo website. There's many such things.
Okay.
Say this Googled like X on a shield background and filled that out. But he posted, like Shill Gates posted, like, yeah, I purchased the rights to this. I hereby give them to Richard Hart. So it's like it's a legit logo made by a pro, not Shill Gates. But he was quick enough to find it. So good for him.
Great.
It's not bad.
No. It's not bad at all. That's fantastic. Everybody smash the like button. We have... Wow. This is going to be crazy.
A lot of talk about Mr. Prove and ProveX, which, general disclaimer, Richard Hart has not launched a new token. Any of the Mr. Prove or ProveX tokens you can currently buy are not Richard Hart's. They are fakes. It doesn't mean they're scams. If they're launched on pump tires or something, just know what you're buying.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. See.
So many people hating because I won and have a great eye for branding. Why are people hating on him? Whatever. He designed the logo. Richard Hart liked it. Good. Done. I mean, what else is there to say about it?
They're just jealous.
So this is not the official Somebody.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. If there anything with a contract number is not the contract number by default.
Gotcha. Tom Rudders. I like both. Okay, cool.
You guys are welcome to have your fun with meme coin versions. Just understand what it is and that Richard Hart is not endorsing it.
Oh, what did that say? Alt season just started, my friends. Looks like we get, this is James Bull. James Bull. He's a bull. He says, looks like we get 6 to 8 weeks of hyper gambling until the first week of January.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, it's very possible, man. I think that's what we're going to, I do think we're going to get the rest of November. Even if we get a stronger pullback into this week, fine, whatever. I do think we're going to go into Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's very bullish, no matter what. And then it'll be up to us to figure out if 2026 we keep going, or that is when we get some kind of recession at some point. Now, it's one of those things where it's tough to time because, you know, if you pull out of the market, all the gains happen before markets reverse. So that's what makes it difficult, and that's why you have to kind of stay in. And you know, if you take some money off the table, that's fine. But you know, the gains get stronger and stronger as we get to the reversal. So no one knows where it's going to be. So you just have to kind of stay in there as long as you can. Doge feels old. It's amazing. All right. Let's look at some button. Let's just see what's going really quick on the charts. $2,000 stimulus checks are going out. This is pretty epic.
Yep.
All right. So some really great news over here is that, let me get this. Is clean sure I got it. That BTC is above the 50 MA, the 50 simple moving average. All right. Somebody asked on X the difference between the 50 EMA and the SMA. And sorry, I didn't reply. I missed it. I was kind of like doing something. I'm going to turn both on so you guys can see the difference between the exponential and the simple. So the blue is the exponential and the green is the simple moving average, the SMA. Okay, the blue is the EMA, and you can see they're very close, but they are a little bit different. I think what generally the consensus is people use the 50 MA, the simple moving average, and not the EMA. But you can see you can throw both on, and you can check for confluence. They're generally in agreement, but depending on how you're trading, you might use one over the other. But either one can be fine. But we're just going to use the green, which is a simple moving average for now. And no matter which one you're using, though, the good news is we're above it. So just like before, we dipped under, we wicked, and we've closed above. So it's closing in an hour. So, you know, is it possible we dump in an hour and go back? Yeah, it's possible, but we're looking good. I think it looks pretty solid. I think we're holding above it, which is a great sign. Unless this week turns out to be squirrely. But still, I'm not throwing the panic button out or anything. And let me pull back on this chart too so you guys can see how these bull markets run with the 50. You can see we always stay above it when we're bullish. It's only once we break and close under it that you know the bear market is starting. And so far, we are above it, and we're continuing to be above it without any issues right now. So this is very good. Very, very good. Let's look at Ethereum really quick. Ethereum also looking very good. That wick has been bought up. That's a very, very bullish looking candle. It also is closing in an hour and looks very juicy and looks like this could be where we get some, this is now hopefully where we get this pop to the upside and we start breaking through. So very, very exciting news. Now, ETH could turn very bullish very quick, and you know, maybe it goes from here to 10K. You know, maybe screw 6K. We have enough time into the holidays. We could go up to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11K quite easily.
Like, can we do 12K, please?
Yes.
That puts the sack bags at 2 billion even. So
yeah.
It's a good number for me.
Yeah, we could absolutely get there. Absolutely, without a doubt.
Excellent.
Yeah.
2 billion's enough to 10,000x all the core tokens
Yeah. 100%.
by the math.
We need to just look at. I think Dixie could end up doing something where it breaks down and, to give us this holiday run, you know. So we come down, we smash, and then Dixie makes its run at some point. It looks like at some point it wants to make a run. So maybe 2026 we get a little bit of something. That'll be the end of the bull run. We'll have some kind of recession, and then we'll go. Let's see XRP really quick. What's going on at XRP?
Recession's not necessarily a bad thing if you're holding lots of cash.
Yeah, that'll be a time to buy
buy
more. Yeah, take some profits and buy more. So looking good, looking good. All right, let's look at Pulse. Pulse is looking good, man. We're still above this trend line. We've been holding on for a long time. We've just been moving up since April. No big deal. Looks great. No problems at all. It looks like we're heading back toward the this purple box area, and this blue line, just so you know, is Thanksgiving weekend. Hopefully that's liftoff for us, right? Let's say we have a squirrely week, and then the government reopens in a week and everything, and they talk about printing money, and yeah, we could turn very bullish very fast.
When is American Thanksgiving?
What's up, Art? I am stacking mostly Pulse Chain, all Pulse Chain. I'm not stacking ETH right now. Nope. Atropa, looking great. It's just chopping sideways right on my thing. I think I may just be right. What if this happens? We're gonna pop to the upside. It may even happen faster than I have here. We range in this purple box for a bit. We're looking really good, and then we pop. Atropa is gonna do some unbelievable fucking numbers. Let me tell you that right now. I did post some clips about it. This would be a serious fake out. If all markets just turned and we went up, it would be surreal. So many people would be offsides. So many people would be offsides, especially for Pulse Chain. We are the most gate-kept, talk shit about chain in all of crypto, which means everybody's going to be offsides. If this starts running, people are going to come chasing those green candles because they're going to move fast, and no one's going to be ready for it. No one's expecting it. Nobody's expecting it at all.
Great.
Yeah.
Like the big players, like Ivan on Tech and guys like that, like they're keeping an eye on it, right? And they're ready to change their tune in a heartbeat. As soon as Pulse Chain starts to pump, we'll have 24-hour coverage from the biggest names in crypto.
Yeah.
Because they're all aware, right? They're all looking at it. Like the biggest guys who don't talk about Pulse Chain, every single one of them know about Pulse Chain and are following what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably some of them watching right now. Hi, Evan.
According to Hex G Banger says, according to the Reddit post, I called the BTC all-time high on October 6, 2025. The pattern for BTC all-time high, all-time low is 2028 and 2032. Okay. Well, we know that. We know that technically the cycle has ended. And we talked about that before. I made a video a few weeks ago about that, letting you guys know that technically the cycles are over. In time-wise, Hex G Banger, but it seems they're drawing everything out a little longer. But there's no guarantees here. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, right? So Inc is at $112, looking good, coming down into this range, just doing what it's doing, waiting for the ecosystem to turn bullish. PulseX looking good as well, just moving on this uptrend. Looking good.
What's Pulse X doing versus Pulse?
Yeah, let's go look at that. Uh-huh. Cool. So it has dipped into here. This is gonna be
Yeah.
this is gonna be it. It's gonna be the W. This is very similar to what happened over here, where we fell out of the range. We made a W. And we moved back up at some point.
Doesn't look bad.
No.
Yeah, it could be a good buy zone or position swap zone. Move some Pulse into Pulse X.
Yeah.
There's big players that's the main thing they do. Just wait for the ratios to dip one way or another, back and forth, back and forth. Still all Richard Hart tokens, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now here's Hex at 0.006 cents. Looking good. Looking really good. Got no problems with that. Hex looking really good. It's actually looking really good down here. Yeah. Yeah, we got a ton of support down here at 0.0045, 0.005-ish. So even if we come down a little bit, it's fine. I think you can imagine an epic bounce if it drops any lower coming down there. Yeah, we better turn bullish. It is what it is, A lot of this stuff, once again, I've talked about this before. Everything's going to go down and to the right unless we get altcoin season and a bullish change, right? That's just the reality of the situation, with altcoins. So we have to be bullish. If we don't get bullish, these move down. It is what it is. Crypto Neo. It's likely that RH would require fresh capital for the ProveX SAC, or is he likely to accept cores? I don't know. Do you have any opinion on that?
Yeah. I'm positive that he will accept cores. If you want to take a look, Wolf, I sent you a tweet in our private chat here, the one at the top from Hexologist. It kind of gives away a bit of the game plan. This is a tweet that RH has since deleted.
Where's it at?
It's in our private chat here, like in this Zoom meeting.
Okay.
The one right at the top.
Oh, there we go. Oh shit, you've been sending me. Which one do you want me to click on?
Just the very top one, the one from Hexologist.
Okay.
Okay. So Richard's talking to Corey, and he says, Corey asks about, like people are sad, their sacrifices. Richard says, mean things again. Do me a favor and go check the chart. What happened the last couple of times? So what happened the last couple of times is that cores were accepted. So the Hex all-time high, like over 50 cents, 55 cents-ish, 56 cents, that happened during the Pulse sacrifice when people were buying Hex to sacrifice for Pulse. The price pumped up. So, yeah, for sure he's going to accept cores. The most bullish scenario is he only accepts cores and nothing else. So, and in the past, anything that was sacrificed that was a core token, which at the time was only Hex on Ethereum, has not been sold, right?
Mm-hmm,
so effectively it'd be taking cores off the market, burning them more, even if that's not what happens. If they go to the OA and the OA never sells them, it's as good as them being burnt in many ways. So that sell pressure is gone. And if it's the only way you can sacrifice is you have to buy Pulse X, Hex, Inc. In order to be able to sacrifice, it would be extremely bullish for those prices. So not only would the supply be reduced, it would be moved to the best of diamond hands, like it was gone forever. and people might have to buy it in order to participate. So it could be extremely bullish. It was last time. That's what he says right here. So yeah, take a look at the chart. The chart was good, right? So
Yeah.
it doesn't mean it's going to work as well this time, but it won't not work at all. It there will be an effect.
Right. Okay, nice. Some people were saying that there really wasn't an effect when you scroll down. Some people were saying that it didn't help at all.
Yeah, they're wrong. Yeah, Hex went up to 50 some cents. It went into the sacrifice, thereby giving those people value for the 50 cents that they put in.
Right.
So like the other factor here is like if Richard was going to pump the price, like when would he do it? Before the sacrifice or after the sacrifice? I think a little bit of both makes sense, right? Because before the sacrifice, like let's say there was a 10x on all the core tokens.
Yeah.
People are going to be way, way more game to sacrifice if they have a 10x. They're going to forget everything, all the bad times. They're going to think it's like everything is great. And here's a new shiny thing. I'm for sure going to FOMO into this new shiny thing with my coins that are now worth 10 times what they were before. So then those coins are off the market. Those people have locked in the value at the 10x price. And then there could be an additional pump after that when the coins are gone from the market, right? We know where they can't sell them. So, I think moderation, if you're thinking of going in, is probably the thing, though we don't have enough information to make any reasonable decisions. We just got to wait. But I'd like overall bullish on the concept of a sacrifice that accepts core tokens.
Got you.
Regardless of the product.
Nice.
And if you don't think no one's going to sacrifice for Richard Hart again, like look at all the people who are buying fake like ProveX tokens on Pulse Chain right now, right? It's, like whether they're doing it on purpose or not, like, yes, people will sacrifice.
Yeah,
they
I
will
think
take the shot.
They're just trading them. Yeah, they're just trading, like, as seeing it as an
Some
opportunity.
of them,
yeah. So
Yeah.
there seems to be a bunch of that happening. Cool. Well, we're looking good, man. $2,000 stimulus checks coming. It's going to be a really big week. You guys need to pay attention. That's all I got for you tonight. I'm going to pick up again. Do you have anything you want to wrap us with?
Yeah, I just think that people need to stay super chill today. Everybody's sad about like, oh, Richard said the word sacrifice again, but we have no details, right? Like we don't have any information to say what's going to happen. There's a lot. We don't even really understand exactly what the product he's talking about is yet. Like we have a good idea, but we don't know the ins and outs of it. And we don't know what the sacrifice is going to look like, or even 100% that there's going to be a sacrifice in the way that we understand it. Could be something completely different. So yeah, everybody just chill, have a nice weekend and wait for more information before making decisions. Not financial advice, but that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. And, to add to that, Crypto Coffee just posted earlier today. If anyone out there is struggling, I genuinely recommend spending less time on X. Life is really cool. Real life is cool. We're going to be all right. Crypto will pump. Hang in there. Better times ahead. Yeah, man. Just chill. Everything's going to be good. There's really good things happening. Really, really good things happening. So, I'm excited. All right, chat. You guys smash the like button. You guys are amazing. And we'll see you later this week. We'll talk soon. Night, Fast.
Good night.